and welcome to the cult. My name is Aaron, and I recently came back from Las Palmas. So there's two versions of this that we're doing. This is the regular version because there's certain things in this haul that I can't show on the regular channel. So if you want to see the uncut version of this video, then it's will be on my members and Patreon there. So yeah, there's just something that I was unable to show. Not that I think is absolutely gorgeous. That you see over there. So if you're watching this video, remember there's an uncut version of this as well. And with that being said, let's hit the intro and get to the movies. I got in the early afternoon, and right away I met up with my sister-in-law, her husband, and their little one. He's a cutie, and we decided. Well, I wanted to go to a shop that I'd heard of, and it's been mentioned by people on this channel as well. If you watch my live videos, Regreso El Pasado, which is Return to the Past, and it really was Return to the Past. I wish I'd gotten some really good footage there. I'll splice them into the uncut video, just because there's certain things that are there that you can't show on the regular one. They had a lot of really good titles, and you had a wide selection and variety. So let's start off with one to kind of add to a collection that I'm doing. So if you've been watching my Spanish How videos, you know that a while back I picked up Hellraiser 6 on Blu-ray on its own, with not the Echo Bridge one, but an actual decent edition. So that's always been like one of my kind of guilty pleasures was Hellraiser 6. But I think the best of the latter Hellraiser series is Hellraiser 5 Inferno by Scott Derrickson. And I was able to pick this up finally. I've been looking for this forever, and I checked the CXs, I checked all these other places, but Regreso El Pasado has everything. And this was here. I probably should pick up Bloodlines as well, since I don't own Bloodlines. I know there's a quadrilogy that came from Arrow, but I got the original Scarlet Box trilogy. And I don't feel the need to upgrade it at this point, but I still like to have them all on Blu-ray until it comes that they really want to upgrade with. So yes, I picked up Part 5. I really like this one. Craig Schaefer stars in this, and he's so good. James Remar's in this, Nicholas Turturro's in this. There's even a guy named Doug Bradley in it. Who would have thunk, right? In Hellraiser. But I was really excited and stoked to get this one here. This one doesn't have the features that Hellraiser 6 had, though. So this one here, from what I can tell, really just has like as the trailer for Hellraiser 4 and 5. It's going to make me want to get Part 4, isn't it? It really is. Now, I got a t-shirt for Part 4, too. It's in 1:7:8 aspect ratio. It does have English and Castellano with 5.1s and a 2.0 in Castellano. And it does have subtitles in Castellano and English as well. But really stoked to have this one added to the collection, and so cool. Next up, it was time to finally get a brand new Fanatera release. As you guys know, I'm a massive fan of Fanatera, and the whole idea, it's a time period that's amazing, and it's fascinating. So fascinating that Severin made a whole documentary on it, and are putting in a box set talking about it. See, Fanatera, as I mentioned in one of my other videos, if you watched the video, and I hope you did, is a time of freedom after a very restrictive regime in Spain. Cinema and art got to be more free and to take more chances and more risks. So Fanatera was a collection that's done to kind of just to focus on those titles. And this is a different one because it's different than what I thought it was. And you'll understand. So all the Fanatera releases are red box, except for this one. This one is actually kind of special. This one here is in blue, and it's Apocalypse Cannibal. So forgive me for not thinking this is Cannibal Apocalypse with John Saxon. Is that what you think? Is that what you think just by looking at it? I did. Not realizing there's other Cannibal Apocalypse names put out there for other films. So we'll look at the inside there because they put out a nice package. And although it says Cannibal Apocalypse on the cover, you'll see that it's the cheese fest that is Hell of the Living Dead by Bruno Mattei, which I don't mind because I don't have this one here on Blu-ray. I've actually just got an old, I think, Anchor Bay edition of this one. So it's a nice upgrade. I never did upgrade to the Blu-ray. They didn't do the alternate artwork like they do for a lot of their Fantasy releases. I was really surprised on that, actually, because they tend to like to do that. But this is one of their newer releases, and I'm kind of worried that they're kind of getting out of it. As always, there was the ticket, minus 535 of 666. It also came with this cool poster. And as always, a Fantasy booklet that I always have to end up using my my Google Translate for. I'm trying to see if there's a page I can show you guys. Probably not, actually. No, there's one. Here's one. I can show you this one. Look at that. It's an extremely cool release, and although I still don't have Cannibal Apocalypse, the edition that with John Saxon, that movie, this is, in all honesty, probably a bit more cheesy fun than Cannibal Apocalypse was. So that add another Fantasy to the collection, especially one with such unique colored box. And these are limited to 666, so it's always good to get another one of these in the collection. Next up is the one that, if you're watching, depending on the version this video you're watching, this is either going to be, you're going to raise eyebrows at like how cool this is, or you're going to think, hey, that's a cool release. I wonder what the other video shows. So this also picked up Della Morte Dell'Amore. So for those that are unaware, Della Morte Dell'Amore was it's taken from Dylan Dog, the comic, and it's a horror comic in Italy. Dylan Dog also had a movie also based on it called Dylan Dog with Brandon Routh, which is not half as good as this right here. This is by Michael Save, who directed Stage Fright, who played the kind of the silver masked like ticket giver in Demons, was in Absurd as the motorcycle rider that gets run over as they're rushing to get back to watch American football. And it's just, but this here is so good. Rupert Everett is in this one, and he is incredible. He's cast extremely well. The girl in this is beyond beautiful. She is beyond beautiful. So having her as this, like, well, you'll see if you watch the film, the type of character that she plays, it's perfect casting. The film is unique, and it's odd, and it's weird, and it's strange, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And it really fits in to what a horror comic book aesthetic put to film should be. And I really wish there was more along this lines as opposed to more of the mainstream type that we see. I'd really had a lot of hope when Brandon Routh came out with Dylan Dog, but I really think we need to get back to what's done right here. Now, a big thing, caveat with this one right here. This is the standard, pretty male-looking Blu-ray of this. However, it didn't just come like this. No, this edition of Della Morte Dell'Amore came with one of the most gorgeous steelbooks I've ever seen. It is just amazing. I automatically contacted Malcolm, I contacted Jake from Steelbook Obsessed, and said, hey, you got to see this. This is absolutely stunning. And I can't show it to you here on the regular channel, but if you're watching the uncut version, you're going to see it about now, along with a couple of other extras. So I'm sorry that I can't show it on the regular channel, but I literally can't. It's not something I could show on the regular channel, right? I know. Anyway, I got two cool limited edition releases that I wanted to show you guys, two collections, and I wanted to save this to last to show you that I did not forget You guys here? I just got stuck in a bad situation. First off is this Hills Have Eyes trilogy. Now, I do have the original Hills Have Eyes from Arrow Video, and it's a great release. It's something that is one of the collector's editions that I really want to keep and hold on to dearly. We've even got an old Anchor Bay edition. That's a two DVD one. But getting the chance to have all three Hills Have Eyes original films on here, yeah, three, we'll get to that, was just too. I could not turn that down. I don't mind having a special edition release of something, and buying a collection so I can have a set that I can watch the entire run of without having to pull out two or three discs from two or three different companies. I'm okay with having a collection in like this, especially this type of collection. These are all numbered. This is an early one actually. This is number 26 of 1601. These are so gorgeous. You got to see the inside of this. So, first, look at that. Poster for the original. We got pictures right here. You open it up, and you see the Hills Have Eyes 2, which is the one I really wanted this for, by the way, and Mind Ripper, which is the loosely. You open it up again. You'll see, look at this. See there's some cards here on this side. And if you take the cards, which I will show you the lab cards in a second, all of this art right here. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? So we'll go quickly through the cards, because there's 8 in total. This is from the original. All right, part 2. I like the fact that they're almost done like oversized trading cards, like bubblegum cards. Freaky, huh? I was so stoked to get this set. I'm looking for it for ages. And for the price that I paid for this set is the price that I was originally going to pay for the Hills Have Eyes 2 on its own on a DVD release, bare bones. So really stoked to get this release. And there's one other to look at before I let you guys go. I told you it's going to be a pretty short video, especially when there's certain things that my hands are tied on. This one I didn't know existed. I have the Scream Factory edition of the first film, but I didn't have the other two. I think I might have had the second one on DVD back in the day, like one of those, like with 4 movies on it. I think 8 movies and 4 on each one. But the third film, which is a sequel to the second film, has never had a North American real release except from VHS. So it was really cool to get all 3 of these together, and I'm really excited to watch these. So this is Class of 1984, Class of 1980, Class of 1999, and Class of 1999 2, The Substitute with Sasha Mitchell. Yeah, that's what I thought. I wasn't aware that they were going to put that out there. So the first 2 are on Blu-ray, Class of 1984 and Class of 1999. But Class of 1999 2 is such a rarity on a format outside of VHS that it got a DVD here. It's got a DVD in Germany as well. And those are the 2 places that you're going to find this release. But it's good to have them all together in the collection. Again, this was very inexpensive. We open it up here. Look at the synopsis with the picture right along there. You can see Class of 1984. Good, so 1984. Oh, bless me. I'm so excited. It's been years since I've seen The Substitute. And let's get the cards. This is from Class of 1984. What is this one right here? And one of the pivotal scenes in the film with Roddy McDowall. You know, he actually only filmed for 2 days in for Class 1984. Only filmed a couple of days, and his scenes are some of the most powerful in the entire film. Now we get to the cool, cheesy fun of 1999. Look at this. Look at this. Absolutely adore that there. So it's each one. And we got a couple here from 1999 too as well. Which I am so excited to see again. It's such a cool release. And I stopped right there when it came to these. Now I'll show you what this looks like too as well. They had so much there, so much other stuff that I could have grabbed, but this was a real vacation. From like a lot of the channel, from collecting, from a lot of stuff, except enjoying some nice atmosphere, some good food, and getting in some collecting along the way. If you are ever in Las Palmas, you have to go to Regreso Sado because it is absolutely fantastic. I could have, if I'd wanted to, gone in there and picked up every Fantaterra collector's edition. I had the cash for it at the time, but I just grabbed the stuff that I really wanted to see now, that I want to watch in the near future. I said I'll eventually go back there again, and I'll hopefully be able to grab the stuff that I want then. But if you want to see one of the coolest steelbooks I've ever seen in my life, and one of the sexiest, then check out my membership or my Patreon, and you'll see the uncut version of this video, which will show you the steelbook and a bit of footage as well from Regreso Pasado, because it is so cool. But right now, I'm headed back to the present, and I'll see you again soon, right here in the cult.
Oh, God. Subscription sloth here. Just want to remind you that I know in the summertime especially it can be super warm and lazy. But if you're liking this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to go that step further and join the Patreon, there's a link for that down below. You can super sticker, super chat, or donate. But above all, just lie back and enjoy the video, because that's what I'm going to do.